Alright, hello, this is Alabama Headhunter. Before I get started, I'd like to thank Richard Whittle. Just watched the video of the stuff that I sent him. This is the lizard, and I want to thank him for allowing me to be the caretaker of this artifact. You know, it may be in my possession, but he was the finder, and I believe it'll always still be his artifact. You've seen the restored piece that he's got. I had 2 of them made, and here is my copy. This guy done a pretty fair job on it. I like the way he done the polish on it. It looks very similar to the original, but again, I just want to thank Richard, and I'm glad the artifacts that I sent him arrived safely. I'm going to take a look at the stuff in this case. These points are from all over. Most of these are early archaic to archaic points. There's some lost lakes and pine trees and kirks, big sandies, Decaturs, stuff like that in this video. All of these are local except for this one, which came from Richard Whittle. When I got the black lizard, he sent me some other artifacts. This is one of them. This is from the cucumber site. I love the colors in this thing. Okay. This is a little small kirk. Beautiful coloration. Basal grinding. That's a nice kirk. Got a slight bit of tip damage there. Still a nice point. This is a big sandy. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got these long basal thinning flakes. Runs way up the point. It's pretty white material. We don't get a whole lot of this down in this area. There's a pine tree. Love hunting these pine trees. There's a big old pine tree. The other side. I hope this sun makes it where you can see the flaking real well on it. Doing this outside today. Guess you can hear the birds chirping. Another pine tree that's been sharpened down a good bit. I don't know if y'all realize it, but a lot of times when you find these points with the narrow blades, that's from where they've been sharpened down. This point probably at one time would have been quite a bit wider and maybe even a good bit longer. A little orangish red pine tree. Big sandy. pine tree. Another pine tree. I love the color in this point. This is a lost lake. You can see the beveling. It's kind of got a knot in it right there. Still got some dirt on it. Stuff there won't come off. I guess there's some stuff I could soak it in that would cut it, but I like leaving that stuff on. Little Kirk pine tree. I'm not sure what to call this other than very nice. That's an unusual material for this area. This is from up in Limestone County. This is a lost lake. You see the beveling. Pine tree. I guess I ought to make a case of nothing but pine trees. Maybe I'll do that one day. It's a lost lake. I love the colors in this pine tree. Just think not taking these long to get hot out here in the sun. Kirk. I don't know, I have a hard time sometimes telling a Kirk from a pine tree. Big sandy. I don't know what you'd call this one. There's a Kirk. Maybe a lost lake. It's beveled, slightly beveled. Another big sandy. There was a wasp. I don't know if I picked this up a minute ago or not. I love the colors in that thing. It's got some beautiful blues and browns and grays. That's a big toothy thing there. Look at the teeth on that. Some people call these snap base points. That's an old break. I don't know. I don't see how they could haft them if they didn't have a base, but I still like that one. Lost Lake. Big sandy. That's from Lawrence County. Another Lost Lake. Pine tree. I don't know if you can see the mottled colors in that thing. They are just awesome. It's got little swirls of light blue all in it. That's a creek find from South Alabama. It's a Lost Lake. Coastal Plains chert. Another pine tree Kirk type point. I love the serrations on that one. Big old fat pine tree. That's probably one that's not had a lot of resharpening done. If you take and look at these two together, the bases are similar, but this has been sharpened down, this one has not. Lost Lake. The rhomboid shape of that point. Bug keeps pestering my hand. Another pine tree. Little short fat pine tree. I'll get him here in a minute. And this is a Decatur. The way the ears are shaped are typical for Decatur. Then if you look at the base, these two little flat spots are places that were flaked off and then ground smooth. It may have just been ground smooth. I'm not really sure how they've done that. But that's one of the things that helps identify a Decatur. I got a spider on here now. Dead spider. And there's this great old big Lost Lake. Y'all have seen it before. Things done laid here in the sun and got hot. And there's just immaculate. A rhomboid blade. Big black pretty blade. I like these things. I love these arrowheads. Okay, that's it. And again, I want to thank Richard for the black lizard. I felt like after I had the restoration done, the only way I could do that is give him a copy of it also. I hope y'all enjoy this video. Hope to next week have some fresh new finds. We're supposed to go out collecting next weekend. I hope you all have a good week. Thank you for watching. I will talk with you soon.